All right, now we're going to talk about the ratio of perimeters. So the perimeter in this lesson I'm going to call P, and that's equal to the sum of the segment lengths in a figure, or just in simple terms, all the sides added together. So we're learning that if two figures are similar, the ratio of the perimeters is going to be equal to the ratio of their corresponding sides. And if you remember in the last video, you learned that the ratio of the corresponding sides is going to be equal to the scale factor K. So we're going to use K in all of our problems that we solve. That's always going to be our first step to solve for K. So in our first example, we have triangle JKL is similar to triangle MNO, and we're trying to find the perimeter of triangle JKL. The perimeter of MNO, it tells us, is 45, the side JK is 80, and the side MN is 20. So again, we're going to always solve for the scale factor first. Okay, scale factor, the trick here is always put what you want to find at the top. So in this problem, we're trying to find JKL. So any information we know about JKL, we want to put at the top. So we know that the perimeter of JKL is going to be on the top because that's what we're trying to find. And then the perimeter of triangle MNO is going to go on the bottom because we're going to eventually know that. Okay, so first we're going to solve for the scale factor. Since we can't use either of those, we don't know both of those things, we'll use something else. So we know that JK is 80. JK is the first two letters of the first triangle, which matches up with the first two letters in the second triangle, which is going to be MN. So JK is going to go on top. That's what we want to find out. And then on bottom, we got 80 divided by 20, which is going to give us 4. Okay, so we know that our scale factor is 4. We can put that in our equation. And so we want to figure out the perimeter of JKL. We already know the perimeter of MNO because it gives us that it's 45. So we're going to go ahead and plug that into our equation. The perimeter of JKL over 45 is equal to 4. Now, if you were solving this equation as if the perimeter of JKL was X, you would want to get rid of whatever is attached to it. So since that 45 is on the bottom, we're doing division. The opposite to get rid of it is going to be multiplication. We're going to multiply both sides by that 45 to get rid of it. Those 45s are going to cancel. And now I'm just left with 4 times 45. And I'm going to plug that in my calculator. I got the perimeter of triangle JKL is going to be equal to 180. Okay, that's what happens when we multiply 4 times 45. So that's one type of problem you might see. Another type of problem that you might have is going to be worded a little bit differently, and you're essentially doing the same steps, but just doing a little bit more math in between. So it's saying that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. It gives us a bunch of side lengths, and we're trying to find the perimeter of DEF. So again, start out with your scale factor, put whatever you want on top. So we're trying to find the perimeter of triangle DEF. We put that on top over the perimeter of triangle ABC. Okay, in this problem, we don't know either of the perimeters yet, so we're going to go off what they give us. Okay, the only information we know about triangle DEF is that DE is going to be 30. So we're going to put DE up at the top, and we have to use our similarity statement to see which other side length we're going to use. So DE is the first two letters of the second triangle. We're looking at the first two letters of the first triangle. That matches up with AB. Okay, so DE over AB, that's going to give us our scale factor. DE is 30, AB is 15. Okay, that scale factor is going to end up being 2. So now we know that this equation, our first equation, is going to be equal to 2. And then we also have to figure out, just like the last problem, what the perimeter of triangle ABC is. The perimeter, remember, is all the sides added together. If we're looking for the perimeter of ABC, we want to use all the letters that we see in ABC. So remember, triangles have 3 sides. We got AB, AC, and BC. Those are our 3 sides. We're going to add them together. 15 plus 20 plus 12. That's going to give us 47. Okay, and now we can go ahead and plug into our initial statement for the scale factor. So we got the perimeter of triangle DEF over our new perimeter we just found is 47, and that's going to be equal to 2. Okay, remember, to get rid of the 47, we want to multiply by 47 on both sides. Those are going to cancel, and we're left with just the perimeter of triangle DEF is going to be equal to 94.